Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Cardano. If you're looking at the price of Cardano, it's up about 0.9%, but if we're looking at the entire markets on the daily time frame, we're seeing a lot of green across the board. And of course, that is due to the fact that we did see Bitcoin hit a new yearly high just yesterday, which is, impacting the entire market in a positive way. So really nice to see something we've been talking about for quite some time. But let's take a further look at Cardano. Looking at the price of Cardano, 39.1 cents, up 1.1% as mentioned in USD comparative, also up 0.2% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $13.7 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 238.3 million. Not bad. And I know, before you guys even come in the comments and say this, the Cardano community is getting really frustrated at the fact that Cardano is not breaking out from this massive consolidation phase. And this is what we discussed in our previous update. I'm going to give you guys my personal take on this as to why this is happening, and of course what we could be seeing happening as we do go further into the month of November. We're almost closing the month of November, and of course where we could see the price of ADA going as we do close out the year of 2023. So before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So here it is. We've been continuously, and when I say continuously, I mean continuously, being rejected by this insane level of resistance. So if we're just looking in the month of November, you can see this for yourself, how many different times you've seen rejections. Once here, another time last week, and another time just a few hours ago. And this resistance is exactly at the 39.8 cents mark. It's really hard. It's being, a hard challenge for the price of ADA to actually push back above that. And I know I see the comments, some people are calling Cardano a stable coin, people losing their overall patience on this. But let me tell you guys, this is where people's patience really gets tested, times like these. I know, I understand. You're looking at other coins, you're looking at Caspa, you're looking at Solana, you're looking at the likes of these coins on the yearly time frame that are absolutely killing it, but you're seeing Cardano not performing. Let me tell you, there's a lot of eyes on ADA. You'd be surprised as to how many eyes there are on Cardano right now. This resistance is no joke. We pretty much can date this back to the previous bull cycle. Once we broke out of this resistance back in Feb of 2021, this is where that massive rally started, and we went all the way up to $1.48 back then. So basically, if we go back in the history, you can see once we broke out of this resistance previous bull cycle, of course it was an all-time high at that time, and there was no resistance, no support line, and we saw the price go up 284% after breaking out of that resistance. And this resistance is no joke, because now if you're looking at this resistance on the bigger time scale, pretty much since October of last year when we broke below it, only this year in April was the time we actually went above it, and of course at the beginning of the year, but every single time rejection after rejection. So you can expect people that are leverage trading to be closing their positions out here. So whales are wanting to keep Cardano's price as low as possible. They don't want to see the price of Cardano going up to 59 cents, especially going back into the 78 points Fibonacci retracement level, that we haven't seen since May of last year. So, whales don't want to do that. They want to continue accumulating at a cheaper price, but that time is coming to an end. We are testing this over and over again, and I think the next retest is going to be a charm, and we're going to break out. So the breakout is very near. The reason as to why I'm very optimistic on that is because if we're looking at Bitcoin's price, guys, you guys can see we wicked all the way up to $38,382 yesterday, and that really shows that Bitcoin is in an upward trajectory. And this is something, if you do follow me on my channel, I've been continuously saying, despite the fact we did see a lot of manipulation for the price of BTC pretty much for the last 2 weeks, even though we've seen that we continuously see the price closing above 36,200, and that shows the momentum is on Bitcoin's side. So I'm not worried. If you are a huge Cardano believer and you do have Cardano in your portfolio, again, you always want to be diversifying your portfolio. But if you are a huge ADA believer, then guess what? Dollar cost averaging, and at times like these is where you will make that massive gain. When there is a lot of uncertainty, a lot of people losing patience, that is a site that we're very close to breaking out towards the upside. And I think the month of November even possibly could see this breakout. We still have about 5 to 6 days before we close out the month. So great things happening. Let me know down below what you guys think. And of course, thank you so much for all your support. I will see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.